Hi, welcome to my channel. Today I'm going to be creating a new illustration for my French onion soup recipe using oil pastels. I'm not exactly brand loyal when it comes to art supplies. I'll use whichever one will give me the right color. So it's easier for me to swatch and do a little audition to get my palette together at the beginning. That way I don't have to juggle boxes when I'm deep into the fun stuff. I mostly use blending stumps in the earlier stages of a painting. I found not every brand of pastel will actually play with them, and it was a matter of experimenting to see which blending techniques were going to work. I like a palette knife, but I'll use pretty much anything I find at hand to scratch into the pastels. I have a wooden chopstick in my tray and a skewer that I like to use for really fine details. Even though the video says that it's the full process, that's not entirely true. I usually take my own food reference photos, especially if it's my own recipe. Because this is an art channel though, I haven't included any of that part of the process here. I will include the ingredients on a card at the end, and I'll put instructions or a link to the instructions in the notes. What I've found mixing different brands of pastels is that it still follows the same fat over lean principle that oil paints do. So my Sennelier Pure French dairy butter sticks do tend to show up a little later in the process. There is a Sennelier blender, which I was not using here, but my go-to for this one has always been just my hot little fingers, which unfortunately can lead to moments like this. I don't usually put a lot of detail into the background of my food illustrations. I like a more neutral, kind of still life style, but I wanted to experiment a little more. So I expanded the reference and included a little more detail. Carefully scraping some of the pastel off to make room for some green parsley. Usually I use a chopstick or a blending stump to transfer the pigment, and that lets me get some sharp edges in the middle of all that cheese. This set is still fairly new, so it's got a sharp edge on the pastel itself, so it wasn't as much work. Thanks for watching. Bye.